Ryan Feltner.
Well, Feltner, Orlando kid, 6'4", 190, Ohio State grad, and he got off to a bad start, but over his last 6 starts, he's got an ERA under 3, which is pretty outstanding. His only bad start was against the Mets at Citi Field.
Francisco Lindor leads off.
Swinging a line drive left center field. Doyle over, can't get it. It's in for a hit. Lindor's on with a base hit to start the night for the Mets against Ryan Feltner.
Got a hanging breaking ball out over the plate. Lindor likes to look early in the count for something to drive and pull, but when he gets 2 strikes, he goes up the middle.
So now Brandon Nimmo, who had 2 hits last night, and this is his favorite ballpark to play in, place where he came to watch the Rockies as a kid.
Lindor takes off. 3-2 is strike 3. Throw to second. Safe. So Nimmo walks off. Pitch on the outer edge. Lindor does get second base for his 24th bag, 1 out. He's in scoring position for Jesse Winker.
So first off, to get it called strike on that pitch with Diaz moving, that's a win for Feltner and a win for Diaz. Ends up being right at the top of the strike zone and the strike. So good job by home plate umpire.
Winker came up as a pinch hitter last night in a huge spot. Mets at first and third and 1 out in the 6th inning. He came up to bat for Luis Torrens, and very much against type, he put the first pitch into play, grounded into an inning-ending double play, and the Rockies didn't look back from there. Winker grounds this one on the right side, and Tolia makes the flip to Feltner for the 2nd out as Lindor goes to 3rd. So Lindor at 3rd with 2 out.
The all-star first baseman with 23 homers on the year. He's knocked in 59. That's 3rd on the team, and runs batted in behind Nimmo and Lindor.
Alonso rips one to left field. Cave coming in, can't get it. Dunks in for a hit, and the Mets take the lead. Lindor scores from 3rd, and Pete Alonso drives a single to left to make it 1-0 Mets in the top of the 1st. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Alonso gets it done. For Pete, his 60th RBI. And when you have Lindor setting the table like that, single, stolen base, which he has done so well in his career, and then getting over on the Winker ground ball, Alonso makes it hurt.
Here's the hottest Met. He didn't play yesterday, Jeff McNeil.
Alonso breaks for second. Pitch taken for a strike. Throw down is not in time. Alonso head first into second with a stolen base. His 3rd of the year, and that certainly took everybody by surprise.
Well, the numbers tell you that Feltner can be run on, and the Mets are doing that.
Yeah, he didn't even look at Pete. Pete got a walking lead.
Pitch to McNeil. This one is playable on the pop-up. On the infield, it's Brendan Rodgers. Makes the grab to retire the side. Mets take the lead 1-0 as the Rockies come to bat.
Here's Paul Blackburn, and you made a point. A long-time Oakland A was traded right at the trade deadline. This guy can pitch from Chandler, Arizona.
His repertoire is not different than what we described last night with Luis Severino. He just doesn't have the top-end velocity that Severino possesses.
Interestingly, the Rockies have a pitcher, Noah Davis, up in the bullpen. Not sure if something has happened to Feltner, which has caused them to get action going in the pen. There's Feltner sitting in the dugout. Through 24 pitches, gave up a run in that 1st inning. I don't know if he's ill or there's something else going on with him, but Noah Davis is throwing.
Blackman breaks his bat, pops it up behind first. Alonso is there moving into foul ground. Makes the catch just onto the grass for the 1st out. Tovar, really good young player. A .280 hitter with electric tools.
Tovar drives his ball with authority to deep center field, and it is gone. Home run, Ezequiel Tovar. And just like that, it is 1-1. For Tovar, his 19th of the year. How strong is this 23-year-old shortstop?
He's stronger now because he's a year older. Just had his birthday a week ago, and for Tovar, this is a long drive into right center. When you're driving the ball basically opposite field.
First pitch swinging, grounds it up the middle. Lindor to his left, fields and fires quickly to first, getting Doyle for the 2nd out.
1-1 game here in the bottom of the 1st. Ryan hitless again last night.
Check swing, pitch in. He went around. Third base umpire Roberto Ortiz said he swung and missed at that cutter. And the inning is over.
A guy gets pulled after one inning, and now you're facing a guy early in the game who you had no right to expect you're going to be facing.
But I can't imagine every day, every game, you're going to go over every bullpen. It's going to be an hour-long meeting, and I'm going to fall asleep. But you have an idea. If you haven't faced him, it's like anything else. You go up there and experience it.
I mean, the thing about it is, normally, when you're facing the long man in the second inning, it's because you have a big lead. Right? But here, you're in a tight game. It's early on, and you have to make that adjustment. That's lined into center field, and that'll be in front of Doyle for a base hit. Iglesias will be held at third. Now the ball's bobbled by Doyle, and Iglesias will come in to score, and the Mets have the lead.
Brenton Doyle had that ball. Iglesias was stopped, but as soon as Doyle dropped it, Mike Sarbaugh wound up that arm again, and Iglesias came in to score.
Rockies trying to get even or take the lead here in the fourth.
Tap toward third. If it stays fair, it could be a hit. It is both a hit and a run. Bryant will take it for his 15th RBI, and we're all even again at 2.
We know Jose Iglesias, not a natural third baseman, knows how the ball was kind of kicking off. I was wondering if he's just going to see if he can take a chance and see if the possibility of it going foul on its own. Iglesias goes to try to make a really spectacular play. And
We're in the last of the sixth. Mets 2, Rockies 2. Probably Blackburn's last inning. Diaz cuts and misses. Paul Blackburn strikes him out with a slider.
Well, Paul Blackburn's second start as a Met and a second terrific start. Paul Blackburn has now pitched 12 innings for the Mets. He has 12 strikeouts. Exactly one strikeout in every inning he's pitched.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay. Interesting.
So after the triple by Alvarez, Vodnik walks back-to-back hitters, the 8 and 9 hitters, and they get Francisco Lindor to the plate.
This is really the best chance for the Mets in forever.
First pitch, swinging, he lines to the left field, a base hit. It is Bader. Here comes Gamble around third. He will score. Francisco Lindor goes the other way, drives in 2, and the Mets lead it 4-2 in the ninth.
And Edwin Diaz continues to warm up. He will have the bottom of the ninth. Now Winker has a chance to add on here. A 1-1 to Winker, laced to left center field, base hit. Taylor hits third, motoring to the plate. The throw from Hilliard is not in time, and the lead is now 5-2 Mets in the ninth.
Rockies need another base runner. Tolia down the line at third.
It's a ground ball to second. Rockies will get a run. 2 outs, and Blackman will come up.
This is poor Diaz's style. Trying to get the save, looking for one more strike. 5-3 Mets.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over.
Diaz locks it down, and the